What's up, everybody? This is going to be your daily reading for May 1st, 2019. Happy May. Happy May to or happy birthday to my May babies, whether you're a Taurus or Gemini, born in May. What's good? Happy birthday. This is going to be Walu Wednesdays, which I will be using my Walu Tarot deck and my Baddie Oracle deck. For the general reading, I will use a Love Energy Oracle deck, which is not mine. So the only thing that is mine is the two decks here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the energies. I'm going to ask that the Most High God, the Divine Creator, come through and give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity for May the 1st. And I ask that the Archangel Michael be with us and surround us with protective energy, blocking out anything that is not supposed to be here. Anything within us, attached to us, directed towards us, knowingly or unknowingly, which is lower vibrational, of negative intent, be blocked out and sent back to sender to be destroyed and never to return to us again. I also ask that if I pick up any energies connected to you, anyone or any persons connected to you as the viewer, that those energies be blocked out as well. Any lower vibrational energies, at least. Anything that they may be sending your way or anything that may be attached to them or within them that is not of good energy to be blocked out and destroyed. Okay, not to penetrate my viewers. The viewers that are meant to resonate with this, because the thing is, Divine Spirit has multiple messengers out there, and not every messenger is meant to resonate with you. So you will find your tribe that has the message for you. So if I'm not the person for you, this reading may not resonate with you at all. Maybe some parts may resonate. You know, you might take something out of it, and then some parts of it may not resonate. But it is what it is. So take what does, and I ask that my ego be casted aside. I also ask that all egos be casted aside for those who are meant to receive this message, so that we can fully hear the messages that the Most High God has for us. Our heart is open and our third eye is open to see and discern the messages that are being delivered to us, and that the Most High God speaks in a way that you will understand individually and uniquely understand the messages. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. What are the overall energies? You have vintage, you have insecurity, and change. So you guys are coming out of your old ways, which could be some things that you've been insecure about. This could be insecure about something in relation to your past. So vintage, yeah, this is about fashion and self-love, but I'm going to use it as an oracle energy just for general purposes. But vintage represents to me something of the past, something that's old, and then you have insecurities. So insecurities can represent a situation where this is a past energy, I feel. Maybe needing to make some major shifts and changes. I don't know. This could even be about your look and how you represent yourself in the world. I feel like you're changing as a person. You're not the same individual that you once were, especially if you dealt with self-worth and insecurities and doubts and things like that. That energy is being shifted or needs to shift. I feel like spirit may be guiding you to focus on the past in order to move forward. So sometimes we have to reflect on our past selves and our past experiences to gather that wisdom. So the overall energy you do have, or the center of this energy, is the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles wanting to come out together. So yeah, this is that energy of feeling like, yeah, maybe some of you are different. You know, your style is different, and you could be motivating other people to be themselves, their authentic self. And especially if you're someone who's very, you know, you have a vintage look or thrifty type of look, and you're not traditional, you're very different. Some of you guys could be into like 90s fashion or something, 80s fashion. I don't know why that's coming up, other than the fact that, yeah, this deck is about like style and, you know, self-worth and healing and stuff like that. But I do feel like you guys in the past may have felt like you were not good enough, and you felt ostracized for the fact that you were different. I feel like you're starting to learn how your differences are actually a blessing. Some of you guys can be overcoming the negativity in your mind about, you know, past situations where you felt that other people did not accept you or embrace you or blocked you out, or certain things did not pan out the way that you wanted it to, and you kind of looked at it as a loss or a missed opportunity. As the Hierophant in your challenge position, this is going for what you believe and what you know, and kind of stepping out of your comfort zone or stepping out of the traditions of what people expect or who they thought you were, who you were to them. I don't know about you guys, but if you have a birthday coming up, this could be, a big revelation for some of you, that you're looking at yourself in a different light and you're seeing your growth. And for some of you, this is a coming out period for you, energetically and spiritually, coming out of your shell and out of this false identity that you had, or that was um, placed upon you, or something that you were programmed to be. You're breaking free of this, and it might be a challenge, because this could be breaking free from the norm, the spiritual belief systems that you've been accustomed to or raised in, or some sort of generational or cultural things that you're going against, that because you're following your own drum, your own rhythm. So that could be difficult for you. Some of you guys may be going through a breakup. You just don't feel secure. I'll get into the love energies and the other spread, but that's just coming up to me right now. So you have the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups in your approach. So you got the 8 to the 9. So there's evolution. There's some sort of growth, change, movement forward. So your approach to the situation, whatever this energy is that you're dealing with, is to leave behind those things, emotionally detach, let go, because you've grown, especially with the 8 of Swords. I feel like they all go together. You have 2 8s and 2 5s in this reading. Actually, you have 3 5s, because you have the Hierophant, which is the fifth major arcana. So a lot of major shifts and changes, and this is changing from that belief that you're unfortunate, or that you're not good enough, or that something's wrong with you, or ditching the negative thought patterns that you've had thus far, and walking away to meet your pleasures in life, your true heart's desires in life, and to just be happy, making that decision to be happy, and leaving whatever it is, even if it's something within you, your past self, or other people around you that make you feel down and strip you of your energy, is moving past all of that and coming into the 9 of Cups. So your focus is on the 5 of Swords. What is it that needs to go? What is it that's stripping me mentally? Who and what? Because I get like backhanded compliments. Like, you need to be careful who you talk to or who you surround yourself with, because some people they might say things to you that's like low-key haterish, but you got to catch it. You have to pay attention. You also have to pay attention to people's behavior towards you, because they could say things like, "Oh, I wish I had strength like you," or I wish I was just as smart as you," or had this or had that, or as pretty as you, or you get all the women and blah blah blah, whatever these people say to you. And then at the same time, they kind of like throw a backhanded compliment at the same time. Like, I don't know what they see in you. Like, you're not really all that, or you're not really that funny, or something to backhand. Like, they compliment you, but it's like a backhanded. And then some people might speak things against you, like, I want to start my own fashion line, and somebody might say, "Oh, well, that's only going to happen when you stop being like this, or if you dress better, yeah," or something like that. Like, people speak against you. You might say things that you have aspirations, and people will throw something in it and limit you. It's like they'll put a cap on your goals. And I feel like you've heard that all of your life, for some of you. And this is not to play a victim role. This is a matter of recognizing these things and shifting them and changing them for the better. Then you have the Hermit and the Queen of Swords as your conclusion. So the conclusion is that take the wisdom, take the guidance that you've received, and make that decision to change your life, or cut the things out of your life that doesn't, work for you. And that may require you, some people might see you as like cold-hearted, or a little, a B, the B word. If you decide that, no, I'm not going to stand for this no more, and you start speaking your truth, because I feel like for so long, in some areas with certain people, maybe not just, maybe you're not this way with everybody, maybe with family or friends or people that you admire or people that you respect, you have placed a cap on yourself so that you didn't want to stand out too much, because you didn't want to feel like you didn't belong. Or you might have felt like it's not a matter of me standing out, it's more of I just don't belong and there's something wrong with me, so therefore I have to kind of blend in, or silence myself and what my dreams are, or silence who I am to make other people happy, and no longer are you don't care about that anymore. And some of this is simply you just starting to tell people no sometimes, and tell them, like, regardless of what you think, it's a no. Okay, so especially if you're Virgos and Tauruses, that's coming out because you got Virgo and Taurus here. um you also have Pisces energy here, you have Gemini energy here, and you have Aquarius energy. So these could be aspects within your chart or people, major players in your life. So let's see what the love energy is talking about. So I'm going to ask the Most High God to come in and open our hearts to receive the messages of love. If we have any blockages, any, unforgiving energies, resentment towards ourselves or towards anyone else, that the Most High God and Archangel Raphael comes in and cleanses those energies out within the heart chakra and break those barriers that could be preventing us from giving and receiving love, or being vulnerable and open to love and open to healing and humbleness. Remove those energies, Most High God. Archangel Raphael, please send those green healing energies out to the heart chakras. You have Eyes and Gemini. Eyes and Gemini flew out. So this could be a person that you're seeing that is a Gemini, or whatever. Take whatever that represents for you. But this could be a Gemini person in your life, or you could be that Gemini. And there's something that you are being made to pay attention to. Maybe this person has beautiful eyes or something. This Gemini, or a Gemini, you're into people's eyes, or the person that you're interested in has beautiful eyes. But just take whatever resonates. Gemini can also represent communication. It also represents twin energy. It can also represent balance, the opposites, the good and the bad. There's 3 cards I wanted to come out for the last one. So you have lessons with the King of Cups. So love is definitely teaching you some significant lessons, unless you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person, specifically male or masculine water signs. But this can just represent you mastering the matters of the heart due to these lessons. So there's a lot of things that you've learned along the way. The challenge is the healing card is in reverse. So some of you guys can be refusing to give the proper energy to your healing right now. Some of you guys may be refusing to place solely the focus on yourself and what needs to be healed. It's like you can't give your energy out until you address your own. You can't give love unless you address the energy within yourself that is exempt or feels exempt from love, or you're blocking yourself from feeling and loving yourself. You really don't have anything to offer at this time. And maybe for some of you guys, you're an empath or you're a healer, and you're always giving and exerting your energy to other people, but you're not giving it to yourself. I get the vibe that some of you guys may be spending a lot of money on healing sessions when it comes to love relationships, or to remove blockages in love or something. And I get that you need to be investing that energy back towards yourself. I don't know if you've been scammed before, or Spirit's warning you to be mindful of who you invest your energy into emotionally and spiritually. If it's not reciprocated, just be mindful of that. Something with Taurus energy. So this could be a Taurus that is not investing their energy wisely, or they're neglecting their healing, or giving too much that they don't have spiritually and energetically. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus like that. You have big dreams in the Four of Swords in reverse. So someone is, I feel like Spirit's telling you to get out of, you need to find balance between the spirit and the physical realm. Maybe you're spending too much time in the spirit realm, or daydreaming and fantasizing, and not enough balance, not enough clarity. I feel for some of you guys may be ignoring the signs in your dreams. Some of you guys may be neglecting your truest heart's desires, and I feel like you're just trying to make sense of it. You want it to make sense. You're trying to rationalize something that you're getting. With Crossroads and the Two of Pentacles, someone needs to focus on these options that they have. So this could be a situation where you're juggling 2 different people, or you're juggling something else and then love. Some of you guys, this could be that you're overworked and you don't have time to invest in love or those that you love and care about, for some of you. And I feel like Spirit, this is an important decision that must be made. Some of you guys are not taking this serious enough, or some of you guys may know that this is a serious situation and you're trying to balance your emotions when it comes to making this decision. The outcome is, or the conclusion rather, the potential conclusion, whether it happens this day, the next day, a month from now, a week from now, whatever, observer. So you guys have questions, and I feel like you're going to, instead of trying to get all of the answers at once, you're just going to take the route of trusting in the process. And even if it seems like you don't have all of the answers, you can't see the full picture, you're trusting in your inner compass and your inner guidance. You're trusting in your emotions. You're trusting in what you see. Some of you guys may be afraid that you're being deceived or that you can't trust your intuition or something, but it's safe for you to trust your intuition and follow through with your impulses. I'm not getting to act frivolously, but if you feel guided to do something, to act on it and don't hold back or don't overthink it. But you will be contemplating something, though. I feel like if you just kind of take a step back and ground yourself and ground your energy, you will be able to see things, or at least see the next step, or see what it is that Spirit is advising you to do in this situation. So if you're a Gemini, just be very mindful and watchful, or some of you guys may be focused on a Gemini or need to pay attention to something in relation to communication. Keep your eyes out to Spirit communicating with you, maybe. Something specific may happen in Gemini season, May to June. So you got water energy. So the King of Cups can be any water sign, but you do have specifically Pisces with the Moon card. So this can have something to do with Pisces, or the timing of Pisces, the season, or something to do with dreams and fantasizing. You got the Six of Pentacles, which is Taurus. The Seven of Pentacles is also Taurus. So this could be Taurus season or about a Taurus, or something to do with grounding your energy and patience and investment. The Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. The Four of Swords is Libra. The Knight of Wands can be any fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person, or the season or timing of that, or just the energy or the vibration of that. But specifically, Gemini did come out, so this could be something significant for you. All right. So I'm going to pull an empowering question, and that will conclude this reading. This one was a little short and sweet, but I hope that it resonates for those who it's meant to resonate with. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, check my availability. You guys can always book a reading via my website, but if you have questions, please feel free to email me at waluchildreadings.com. What does being mean to me? Or what does being mean? So being, what is being, just being, mean to you? Okay, what does that mean? Because Spirit may be asking you to just be right now. And what does that mean? What does it mean to just be? Whatever that is, Spirit's calling you to just be right now, because I do feel like Spirit wants you to take a step back from trying to push forward with things, and just take a step back and reflect right now, because that's really important. Maybe slow your energy down, ground yourself, be present in the moment. But whatever being represents or means to you, whatever that represents, honor that, pay attention to that, flow with that. And I'm sending much love to you guys as always. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next reading, peace.